Hello guys, welcome to the first video tutorial on C Sharp for beginners. Now, some of you, if you are following me on my channel, you already know I have already created a playlist on C Sharp, but that I started it with the intermediate level. So I have started it with directly connection with the MySQL database and how to work with MySQL. Now, with this series, I want to teach you the basics of C Sharp. So this is the series for the beginners level. So from this video, we are going to learn how we can download Visual Studio C Sharp Express and how to write our first code in C Sharp. So let's get started. To download Visual Studio Express edition, it's free by the way. You just need to go to the Google search and just write Visual Studio Express, and you will be presented with some of the options. And the first option will be from www.visualstudio.com, and just click this option from here. And in here you can see there are some products from Visual Studio Express. The Express editions are free and you can use them for the study purpose, not for commercial purpose. So you can download them. You can, so when you are in this Visual Studio website, you need to go to the downloads here, and in here you have some version for C Sharp. Okay, so what version we are looking for is this Visual Studio Express. Right now the latest version is 2013, and we are building it, or we want the Windows desktop edition, and it includes C Sharp, Visual Basic and C++ support. Okay, so when you need to install this, you can click this install button, and you may need to register to this Microsoft website, or you may need to have the Microsoft account in order to install this C Sharp or this Windows Desktop Express edition. So once you have done that, it's fairly easy to install this Visual Studio Express on your system. So once you have done that, Visual Studio will be installed in your system, and you just need to go to start, and you can either search Visual Studio, and you will see here C Sharp, Visual Studio C Sharp Express edition will be here. So just click this and open it. Now this will present you this kind of window, and here you can create a new project. So let's create a new project. I will go to this file, or you can just click this button to create a new project, but I will go to the file, new project, and in here you have different options for creating C Sharp projects. So the most popular is this Windows Form application, which I have shown you in my earlier playlist for C Sharp. But right now for the beginners level, we will start from this console application to see the basics. Now here you can give the name of your project. So for example, I will give the name of my project as my project. And notice that I have started the name of my project with capital letter, and then the other letters of the word are in small letters, and when you add some new words, it will come with a capital letter and other letters are small letters. So it's like a camel pattern here, right? And just always start with the capital letter and click OK, and this will give you this program. It already gives you this bare bone project, or this code for running, but we are not going to use it. And one more important thing, if you want to increase the font size of this code, you can go to here, which is by default 100%, and you can choose or you can increase the font size by going here, or otherwise just press Ctrl and scroll your mouse, and then it will increase the size like this. So I'm scrolling my mouse by pressing Ctrl button, and now the font size is increased. Now we have this project here, and it has some property files, some references, and the file which contains this code is called program.cs, which the Visual Studio has created for us. So for now I will delete this because we want to create our own class. So I will delete this file, and I will say delete it permanently, okay, and it will be deleted. So we are now starting with a new class. Now for that I can create first of all a folder in which I want to save my class. So I will just go to my project and I will right click and I will say add new folder, and I will add a new folder called examples, right? And in this example folder, just click this example folder, and once again right click it, and we will add a class to this folder. So we will say add class, and we will choose this class from here, and we will choose a name for our class. So let's say our class name is example1. Notice that I have once again I have started the class name with a capital letter, and the second word I have also started with a capital letter, and other are small letters. So I will add this class to my project, and now this class is added to my project. I will increase the font once again so you can see. So now we have created a class for us, and just remember that in order to write a C# code you need to have a class. We will discuss this class in detail in the next videos, but just remember this. And whenever you create this class, you will already have, or Visual Studio will already include these files in your program or in your code. And these things at the top, which are starting with using, this is called namespaces. And what is a namespaces? Namespaces is a collection of classes and other codes like delegates, or namespaces can also contain other namespaces. And the main namespace of C# is this system namespace. So let's make it minimal code so that we can understand it. So this is a namespace, and what is a namespace? Namespace is a collection of classes, delegates, and other namespaces and other enums or other things, right? And this namespace will help us to write our code. Now this project or this folder which we have created is also a namespace, and whatever class we will write inside this will be the class under this namespace. So this system is a namespace like this, okay? Now to write a code inside your namespace, or write first code, what you need to do is go inside your class, and you need to write here static void main, and just give this two brackets and this curly braces right here. So whenever you write this static void main, and your function will start and close with this. So this is called a function, and function, whenever you create a function, it has some return type, it has some bracket like this, or this kind of square, or not a square but a bracket, and this kind of curly braces, and this brackets can take arguments, but right now we are not giving it, and we can return value in a function or a method, which we will see later. And whenever you write main, this will be the entry point of your C sharp program. So this is a special function in C sharp, as you have seen in other languages also. The main is the main entry point of your program, and notice that this main starts from a capital letter. Now in order to print something on the console, what we can do is we can use a class called console. So you can see when I hover over this console here, it says class system.console. So this class console is a part of namespace system. So I will use this, and dot, just write dot write, and in the bracket, and give this semicolon here, and inside this bracket we will give these two double quotes, and in here we can write our message. So I can write welcome to this tutorial. Okay, so what will this console write will do is it will print this message on your console. So let's try to run this program. So to in order to run your program, you can just click this button, but whenever you click this button, your screen will appear and disappear, because there is no code to stop this program from exiting. So let's press this button first, and you see screen comes and goes, and there is nothing to stop this screen because we haven't provided any key entry or anything to stop our program. So what you can do is either you can run your program by pressing Control F5. So just remember, run your program with Control F5, which I'm doing right now, and now you can see your console, and it will wait for your key press event to exit. So you can see our message is printed here, welcome to this tutorial. Okay, and then it shows that press any key to continue. Otherwise, if you want to press this button, what you can do is there is a code called console dot read key, which will wait for the key to be pressed, right? And now when I run this program, you can see the message welcome to the tutorial, and when I press some key, it will be exited. So this is the basic program we have written in C sharp. In the next videos, I will be explaining you some more stuff related to beginners C sharp. So stay tuned, and please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.